YogNews, gaming news from gaming noobs. With your hosts, 10th Prestige card veteran and no-scope pro, Sam. And your reporter in the field, bringing you her latest Kimpressions, Kim. This is YogNews.
Good evening, I'm Sam.
And I'm Kim.
And welcome to YogNews.
Today's top stories: YouTube network The Game Station is rebranded as Polaris.
Seagulls assault Yog Towers.
And Lewis speaks out about comments being differently abled.
Finally, we go to Stan, the Half-Life 3 man, for some exclusive Half-Life 3 coverage.
Sexy times.
Oh yeah. In YouTube news, major gaming network The Game Station has rebranded itself as Polaris. The idea behind the rebrand is to move away from solely gaming content and incorporate all things geeky in a more friendly and collaborative environment. With a host of your favourite YouTubers ranging from TGS regulars Dodger, Jesse and Total Biscuit to established talent such as PewDiePie and Tobuscus, and of course not forgetting everyone here at Yogs HQ, Polaris has something for everyone. Head on over now and subscribe for some fantastic content that's already started coming your way.
Before we continue, let's check in with that handsome devil, Stan the Half-Life Man, for all the exciting news on Half-Life 3. Over to you, Stan.
He is handsome.
So dreamy.
I'm still at Valve HQ. The seagulls are circling me. I think they've become carnivorous. Quite concerned, but nothing yet.
Thanks, Stan, you beautiful man. Yog Towers has recently been blighted by the local population of seagulls. The noisy gulls have been heard in the background of various Yogcasters' recordings, adding their own personality to the mix. They even made an appearance at Lewis and Simon's 5-year party and almost crashed through the window while Hannah and Simon were recording Yog Sims.
Oh my god.
Goddamn seagulls, swear.
Oh, I don't like it anymore. They're getting louder.
It's literally right outside.
Can we get
If it was
a gun?
any closer, it would be in the room.
Can we get a gun?
But this year's unusually rowdy behavior could be attributed to the fact that the seagulls are in fact intoxicated. Yep, drunk. A recent news article by the Bristol Post reports that seagulls have been feasting on flying ants, which are too exhausted by the heat to try and escape. Once the seagulls are stuffed, the ants break down into formic acid in the birds' stomachs, making them drunk, which leads to their yobbish behavior. Seagulls have been observed stealing food from people's hands, flying at cars, and buying kebabs at 3 in the morning before lobbing them at shop windows. We tried to interview a few of the loudest offenders, and here's what we found out.
Tom.
Come on, have a go if you think you're hard enough.
I love you, mate. I bloody love you. No, really, I love you. You're such a pal. No, I love you.
Is that Yogscast? Oh, wait, Simon with Shannon Bitterfeld.
Now it's that time of the week where we take a look at what's going on in Yog Towers. It's YogSpot! Firstly, YogNews would like to issue an official apology to editor Colin. I genuinely thought his name was Tom.
Who's Colin?
The editor, upstairs.
No, that's Tom.
No, there's one called Colin.
Is that?
Yeah.
I've been calling him Tom for like 6 months now.
Sorry, Colin. Tom, Colin.
Unless you've been living in a hole, you've probably noticed the lack of comments on the main channel videos recently. Lewis and Simon decided it was time to have a little break from the comments as spam and impersonations were getting a little bit out of hand. The action came after a spate of false official accounts appeared after the Google Plus changeover happened, and there was a burst of trolling and generally mischievous comments. Co-founder of the Yogscast, Lewis Brindley, had this to say on the matter.
So, Lewis, a lot of fans have been anxious to know via social media why the comments have been disabled. Can you talk to us a bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, the comments, we really do listen to people say. First! And we like to sort of try and have a sort of dialogue with the community. Second. But it's so difficult to sort of hear really what's being said in YouTube. It's such a flood of comments. And so what we're really trying to do is...
Is this for your pod? More your pod.
So... the channels.
Please check out my channel. It's youtube.com/pathplays.
Also, we have like these little verified ticks now, so people can know what's going on the channel. But it's very hard because I mean we do want to hear from you.
My 7-year-old daughter watched the Yogscast and used 4 and now she's dead.
But I mean, so Well, I mean, we've got other social media that people can contact us on.
yeah.
Twitter,
This is painful to watch. Thumbs up so Lewis sees.
Facebook, and Reddit, and of course email, yogscast@gmail.com. The forums, they're fantastic. And
I am Dave, and I have the balls!
okay, so basically what we're kind of doing really on YouTube is we're gonna just put all the commenters for now. Just why is there only 300 views? 4,000 likes! It doesn't make any sense! And then YouTube, give back the first kills! And then well, until you, so YouTube are building some really good systems. They're going to revamp the comment system, and what we're basically going to do is we'll get rid of all those people and replace them with nice people.
I think what people really want to know is, will the comments be coming back?
They will soon when we're ready. Thank you.
In other news, the UK's relentless heatwave has elicited some odd behaviour in Yog Towers. Most notably, resident artist Teutron, the biggest complainant for the hot weather, has bought himself not one, but 2 desk fans to combat the heat.
So, Teutron, how are you enjoying this pleasant weather?
Well, basically, it's like being on the surface of the sun. It's just too hot. I've been in saunas that are cooler than this.
Thanks, Teutron. And now we jump to our new weatherman to see what the forecast is for the rest of this week.
Well, as you can see, it's hot.
And finally, bondage, presidential elections, alien invasions, and anal probing. No, it's not my normal Friday night. It's Saints Row 4, which has been refused classification by Australia's ratings board. Our own reporter in the field went down to London to catch up with developer Volition to find out more.
We laughed about it at work, where we weren't sure whether to feel flattered or mildly offended. We weren't sure how to. From what we were being told, we were the first game to be banned by Australia through this process. So it's a little bit of a learning curve for us, I think, to know that, okay, so Australia really doesn't like things like anal probes. And that's good to know. Who knew? Yeah.
Thanks, Kim. Fantastic work. And here I am with Simon to ask his opinion on Australia. Hello, Simon.
Hello, Kim. I'm Simon.
And what do you think about Australia?
Interesting fact, in Australia, Jaffa cakes are made upside down, so the sponge is on top and the chocolate is on the bottom. Crazy, crazy place.
Thanks, Simon. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Simon. Saints Row 4 will be out on August 23rd for PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. I've been Sam.
And I've been Kim.
And this has been YogNews.
Stay classy, Yognauts.
Yognauts.
Every week, Sam.
I just forget. I keep thinking about... Whatever, I got swag.